All right, back to this. Bit of delay when I start recording, but that shouldn't be an issue. Um, in the previous parts, we actually made it all the. Not only do we make it all the way to Zenith, but as we predicted, we ended up battling him. We actually came really close to winning, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So yeah, I'm recording a second time today because I have time. Like do what I need to do, and just because I want to get through it. I don't want to wait anymore because I can't do anything between parts, given I'm like stuck in Infernal base. Oh, I actually what was really interesting was I found a soft lock at the during the previous part to where like if I would have saved at that point, like the file would have been gone. Like that would be 90 hours of gameplay down the drain. Like I wouldn't be able to do anything. So what that is ultimately if you get beaten by a cultist before you find the chain C, ultimately you can't go back to the PMC because obviously, that's outside the base. What you do is you get like teleported into a wall and you get stuck there. I tried moving, didn't work. Granted, all your Pokemon healed, but at the end of the day, you're still stuck in a wall. So, yeah, that was pretty interesting. But I mean, the game's not like it's like a fan game, right? It's not going to be as well sort of what would you call it? Like also the reason why we can't see our character there is because we're currently dressed up as an infernal cultist. So okay, also for whatever reason there's no music. I think that's because we were previously in the cave and there was actually zero music in this cave. It was weird. Also, I've sort of thought of okay, there's the music. But I've thought up of like different strategies, I guess you would call it. Can I enter through the top or whatnot? Probably. Oh shoot, Zenith's still there. I thought we were gonna have to go through the whole interaction again with Cal Reef, but no, Zenith's actually there waiting for us. Here, I'm gonna try out something. I'm gonna move Sandman to the front. Cause if you remember during the gyms of or when I battled Harmony and Anastasia, I utilized X attack threes and X speed threes. I have similar stuff here. So if I can buff Sandman enough, I may be able to sweep this whole team. So I'm just going to try that before I even attempt to battle him. Because I ultimately don't think my strategy would change, but still. Okay, yeah, we're just being... Let's get this started then. How do I look? You look I think there's an error with the game here because this is the start of the interaction with him, Calreath, and us. But he's on the table waiting for us. So glad to hear it. Are the cameras rolling? It will be in a second, sir. Just give us a moment. Yeah, this is because if that's the sound of Manphy. Okay, I think the game's actually like broken. I mean, granted, I don't think anything different is gonna happen, but this is supposed to be the interaction between him, Calreath, and us. Like, is that Manphy? Was alleged because you can see he's standing on the table with Groudon. But if you remember, Calreath, like, okay, so I think the game needs to. The game's been out for 4 years, right? I think they need to work more on this. On this on this interaction. Well, not 4. I think it's been closer to 2 or 3, but yeah, because this is the whole interaction between him, us, and Calreath. But right now he's just standing on the table waiting for okay, we made it out though. Maybe it was going through the top. I have no clue. Honestly, that's just seemingly there's gonna be no difference. We just need to make it through this, right? Oh, he's moved forward because if you remember, he started off the table, then jumped down, but now he's moved forward. Did I actually? I think I may have broken the game by losing that battle. Was I not supposed to save after getting healed by that chain seat? Because presumably nothing's going to change. Like he's standing. That honestly, this game may be broken. Oh my God, the garage. But presumably he'll. I mean, I just honestly, I just hope this doesn't break the game because the game honestly honestly may be broken as a result of this. Like okay, there he ground came back. I may have not, it may have not been best for me to save after that Chansey because, he's one spot lower than he should be. But I mean, I guess, because the issue is whatever's going to happen after it, well, I guess it depends where his character spawns, right? Also, we know he has a Mega Belt. We know that's where he gets his Mega from. Did he Mega Evolve in the previous battle? I have no clue. So, but the thing is, this strategy will only work if we can survive an attack from Excadrill. Hold on. So my plan here, I have an X speed 2. I have an X speed 2, and I should have an X attack 2. Or I have actually an X speed and an X speed 2. I'll use the X speed 2 here because it has a choice scarf, so it obviously outspeeds me. But I think an X speed won't make us outspeed it, but an X speed 2 should. And also, this only works if we survive this attack. Okay, so we do. So now we should outspeed it. If we don't, I'm going to be extremely. We really don't outspeed it then, huh? Okay, so I guess, just being honest, okay, so that strategy isn't going to work. So there's no way we're really, well, at least not leading off. At least not leading off. We're not going to be able to cheese the battle leading off or whatnot. So maybe we'll do it later, but leading off, not a possibility. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but yeah, I mean, that's actually somewhat concerning that, like, because that's somewhat concerning that that's the thing, because then we have to ask ourselves, are there any repercussions of sort of that, what would you call it, after the battle or whatnot? Honestly, that's kind of like, this game's been out for like 2-3 years, and if that's like still like, I just hope it has no effect. That's all I can really hope for at this point. So I guess I shouldn't have saved after I lost the battle. Like, okay, so who are we leading off with? I think we lead off with Demix again, honestly. I could lead off with Sandman, but the thing is, he's so much useful more later in the battle. And I'm not going to lead off with Jackbox, because Rock Slide will just one-shot him. So that's kind of the issue there. Like, he won't really be able to do anything. Yeah, I think Demix doesn't... he does something, but I think, yeah, because let's look at it this way, right? I'm gonna need Sandman later in the battle, right? Jackbox, he really actually doesn't do anything, but if the battle goes the way it goes, I'll be able to use Jackbox to kill Excadrill or whatnot. So yeah, because it's locked into whatever move it uses. Or I guess what I can do is I can sack Jackbox, right? Because it's a choice scarf. So I can sack Jackbox, lock him in the Rock Slide, and then kill him with Sandman. That's honestly a possibility. And then that saves Demix for later. So, because Demix could actually be used against basically every Pokemon except Groudon, I would say. So, I think, yeah, as opposed to Jackbox, where I'm looking at, well, yeah, honestly, I think that's the move here. As opposed to sack Demix, I think I sack Jackbox and ultimately just lock him into a move. But honestly, I'm actually somewhat concerned about this, what would you call it, this interaction or this sort of scene with it clearly not being the right one. Maybe it's determined by the entrance. No, it's not. Because, yeah, we still move to the, yeah, this is, honestly, this is kind of concerning. Like I just hope like the post-battle there aren't really that many post-battle repercussions, because ultimately if there are, then it's like, okay, is the game ruined? And if that's the case, then it's like, okay, that's actually, and our Pokemon's there too, which is actually concerning as well, given like our Pokemon being a Jackbox, because normally in this scene our Pokemon isn't out. Granted, yeah, I mean, what sucks is like this game's been out for 2 or 3 years, I'm pretty sure. Like I remember playing it back, I downloaded it initially in like summer of 2018, and that was in itself like a couple of years after it was released. So like given the fact that, you know, like I understand the soft lock-in error, right? Granted, it sucks, but just don't lose. But like this, like that's actually concerning. Like, I just need to hope that somehow it resets entirely after the battle. Like, or else, you know, this interaction may look dumb. Like, you just kind of have to hope that, like, you just win the first time. So, I mean, yeah, this is actually, like, concerning. So, again, at this point, I just need to hope that, you know, there are no post-battle repercussions. Like, that there are no post-battle repercussions as a result of this. But yeah, I think the strategy here is to what is it? Is to use yeah, I'm gonna use Jackbox's Death Fodder because he's not really that useful against Zenith. And then basically I'll lock his Excadrill into Rock Slide, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I lock it into Rock Slide because it has a Choice Scarf and Rock Slide's super effective. So it'll kill us with Rock Slide, and then I can swap like Delta, like Sandman or whatnot, and then use it to kill him because Rock Slide won't do anything. If for whatever reason it doesn't use Rock Slide and uses like Earthquake or Iron Head or Return or something which won't kill me, I'll just get this Will-O-Wisp off either way. So it did use Earthquake, but I don't think that'll, yeah, Jackbox is the most defensive poke. Seriously? Like, oh my god, this, please, like, don't, none of this, oh my god, none of this troll shit or whatnot. And also, in case you haven't noticed, I'm not using my rare candies. I'm, really? Oh, I'm not clicked in the window. But I'm not using any of my rare candies because I'm actually trying to save them. Because I came so close to winning previously, I think it's better for me to save them now. So yeah, so granted, now we have confirmation that Jackbox survives an Earthquake, because that was what I was worried about. So if he uses Rock Slide, obviously he kills Jackbox. Like, that's super effective. But then I can swap in Sandman and then just kill it, because Rock Slide shouldn't do anything. But if he uses an Earthquake and survives, I can just use a Will-O-Wisp and potentially kill it on my Lonesome or whatnot. Like, that's a possibility. I seriously, this interaction is concerning me because I found like a couple of because there was that weird bug or technical error when we were fighting Calreath where he just, his Pokemon straight up weren't using moves. And my explanation for that was ultimately Demix's Magic Bounce somehow bugging out the AI. But this is concerning. The fact that I was able to find like a soft lock in Insurgent in like Infernal Base, as well as this interaction being screwed up a second time around. And this is 2020. I started this run in April. So it's not like it's all the way from 2018. So I'm running on a version from April 2020. So the game's been out for like 3 or 4 years. Like, honestly, like the soft lock I get, okay, that's like an oversight. But like this interaction shouldn't be like this bugged out or whatnot regarding him and his like battle state as opposed to like resetting. Because we've lost before to other like leaders or whatnot, or other cult leaders, and their interactions reset. Like all of their interactions reset just fine, except for this. So if you kind of lose, this interaction's permanently like ruined in a sense. So yeah, I mean, oh well, let's hope if Jackbox's Will-O-Wisp misses, that's actually gonna be a troll. Yeah, it's actually like really fun to be the case. Let's see. Yeah, let's use a Will-O-Wisp here. Okay, so we used Rock Slide this time, and that doesn't even kill us. Really? Okay, that's actually such a troll. So in the first battle, Will-O-Wisp misses. In the second battle, Rock Slide. But here's the thing. I'm fine with it being locked into Rock Slide. Like, I'm fine with that. Even if Jackbox dies here, I can still swap out into Sandman. And presumably, and pretty much kill it with Earthquake or whatnot. The worry here is that he switches into Heatran, but I would only think that'd be the case if he had a move that didn't affect us. Because last time in the battle, I swapped in Demon against Chandelure's Hidden Power, and then he swapped in Heatran. But I think so long as Rock Slide still affects us, I don't think he'll do that. Yeah, he didn't. So he'll just use it and it won't be that effective. So, but yeah, so this Excadrill is practically useless. And yeah, we just straight up kill it. So I'm interested to see what Pokemon he uses against Sandman. Because none of his Pokemon are really that good against Sandman. I could potentially actually use, I could try and set up a Sandman here, right? Yeah, I could actually try and set up a Sandman. Because I'm pretty sure Sandman survives, I'm pretty sure he survives a Fire Blast and Shadow Ball from Chandelure in the previous battle. So I can actually use the, like, X Speed here or whatnot. Yeah, I can use the X Speed 2 here on him. And this may seem greedy, but ultimately, let me just think about this. So long as Earthquake one-shot Chandelure, which I think it will, we're good here. So, yeah, we're going to try and buff him up here. If somehow it kills Sandman, which I don't think it will, then, you know, we got issues. Crit, oh, like, there's just no way. There's actually zero way. So it got a flinch and a crit. Like, that's actually insane. Like, that's actually insane. Like, that's, oh my God. Flinch and a crit, really. And when they mattered most, too. That's, am I going to be trolled this whole battle? Like, please don't tell me I, like, legitimately start fighting him, like, 30 minutes in. It's already been 16 minutes, and I got trolled by 2 battles. Like, that's actually insane that you got the – if it was any other Pokemon, I wouldn't be, like, too angry. But, like, Sandman's, like, my key to winning this battle. So him dying is actually a pretty big deal. Like, Jackpot's dying, I didn't really care about because I still locked that extra – that was such a troll. Flinch and a crit. That's insane. Like, that's actually insane. There was no better – what's the worst part is there was no better timing it could have gotten for those. But here's the thing. So hopefully no shenanigans happen this time and Jackbox can actually get off his Will-O-Wisp. Jackbox may be able to kill Excadrill, like, just on his lonesome. Like, honestly, just being 100% honest. So, yeah, it's actually quite a possibility, I think. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's, I don't know. Because what I'm thinking is, okay, I use Will-O-Wisp and then I spam Drain Punch, and I can likely recover more HP with Drain Punch and Leftovers than, like, it could deal damage with a Will-O-Wisp Earthquake. So, yeah, I mean, that's insane. Flinch and a crit. That's actually insane. Please don't tell me I don't beat Zenith by the end of this part. That'd actually be just so sick. Flinch and a crit, really? Like, what was the one person in the one house who said blame RNG? Like, that's actually, like, unironically, like, what I'm doing. And again, if it were any other Pokemon but Sandman, I'd probably allow it, but he's the one key to me winning this battle. Like, he's the one Pokemon I'd be buff, like, in order to sweep his team. So, yeah. Let's hope that there's no dumb shit happening in this run. So, let's use Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, because we know regardless of whether it uses Earthquake or Rock Slide, we survive. We've seen that. Okay, so now it's Burn. So, here's what we do. I think I'm actually curious to how much damage Drain Punch will do. Because I think Drain Punch on top of Leftovers will heal more damage than it can deal. So, yeah, Earthquake. Let's see how much. Okay, so, yeah. Here's the thing, though. So, he's actually likely going, I guess, is he going to use the full restore here? That's the question. I think that's enough HP to where he'd be willing to use the full restore. I guess, actually, no, I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to Drain Punch here because there's a possibility he doesn't full restore. And even if he does, I can still gain enough HP to where I would survive a Earthquake or whatnot. So he did use a full restore. So yeah, I should gain enough HP to where I can, but this was the least greedy move. So, okay, so, but that kind of sucks though, that's, like, yeah, this should be enough to survive. So I'll use a Will-O-Wisp here. So it used Earthquake. All right. So yeah, nice. So now it's burned. I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure 71 is enough HP. He may use another Will-O-Wisp. Honestly, I'm gonna use, or not another Will-O-Wisp, another Forest Door. I'm gonna use Drain Punch here just in case he does. But I think the last time we tested it, he didn't end up using. I just need to hope that he deals like minimum damage, and he could use either Earthquake or Rock Slide. I think they each deal around the same. So he did use an R4 store, but this should still be enough HP to survive a Earthquake or a Rock Slide. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. He may kill me here, but if so, I still think that's a victory because I caused him to waste 2 Forest Stores on his first Pokemon, which are presumably his only one. Actually, I don't even need a Will-O-Wisp here. I can potentially kill it with a Drain Punch. So, like, I can probably kill it with Drain Punch. I just need to hope to deal, like, max damage. Please deal max damage. Oh, my God. You saw it literally went below. I don't know what I expected. I actually don't know what I expected. Because now it's going to kill me here. Like, I should have used freaking Flame Charge. But then again, hold on. Let's do the damage calculations. It's actually the exact same damage because Flame Charge is 50 plus Stab is 75. That's 100. It's actually this. Oh my God. Flame Charge would have dealt the same amount of damage as Drain Punch. That's actually such a troll. Like, it did more than half. It went to yellow. So why is it barely reaching red? Okay, so Jackbox dies here. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that actually sucks. So I actually can't do anything to this Chandelure. I just need to use Jackbox's Death Fodder here. So, yeah, I guess, I don't know. Like, what move, like Will-O-Wisp doesn't. I just need to do, like, whatever little damage I can. So, yeah, Shadow Ball. Okay, so use Shadow Ball. So, yeah, what do we do now? Is there any Pokemon? None of my Pokemon resist Shadow Ball. What I can do is I can try again, go into Sandman, use the X Speed 2, and then outspeed and one-shot it. Because I don't want to go into Demon. I went into Demon previously because it used Hidden Power, but not against Shadow Ball. So yeah, now, given that Sandman's on full HP, I also think it's more likely, yeah, the risk, just please don't crit. Like, that'd actually be stupid if it crits. So yeah, let's use the X Speed 2 here and hope that we outspeed. So X Speed 2, yeah, we're now at double speed. So we should hopefully outspeed and one-shot this thing. So just don't crit again. That'd actually be so stupid. Okay, thank God. But we should outspeed this thing on 2 times speed. So now we can Earthquake it. Yeah, we do. And then this hopefully one-shots it. There we go. Now we're making progress. So, yeah. Sandman's a nice, like, sweet potential or whatnot. It all depends on what Pokemon, I guess, he sends out. Brand. So it has an air balloon. Here's the dilemma. No, a Magma Storm deals too much damage. We saw this last time. A Magma Storm actually nearly killed Sandman. It was actually insane. He went from, like, full health to, like, I'm pretty sure it was nearly red. So, no, I know what I do here. This is what I planned. I'm going to use an X Special Defense 2 here because he should survive a Magma Storm, given this. I'm banking on him surviving. If not, then ultimately, I made a mistake and I should have just Drain Punched it. Use my speed to my advantage. So I'm hoping he survives a Magma Storm here. Nice. That's so good. So I can actually fully heal here and then just buff Sandman. It feels kind of bad, but, I don't want to use my rare candies here, my 6 rare candies, and I think this is the only way. So right now I'm at +2 speed, +2 special defense. Now we're fully healed back up. So, yeah. Yeah, so I think we're in good position to buff Sandman to the point where Sandman kills his whole team. So yeah, let's use hurt by Magma Storm. So yeah, we'll just use the rest of our sort of important important buffs or whatnot. So yeah, where is our we have another X speed and an X attack too. I guess honestly, I'd rather use the X speed first in case like he switches out to Blaziken, and then I can use the X attack. So honestly, his theme is so epic. Like actually, but then again, all the cultist themes are epic. So yeah, we're gonna use an X attack too now. Oh my god, I feel so bad for doing this. Like this is actually kind of such a cop out win. But I mean, you know, so what am I at right now? +2 special defense, +3 speed, and then plus he missed. Oh wait, what's Magma Storm stats? I've actually never seen that move before. What is it? So it's 175, and then it also binds the target. So yeah, I'm just gonna drain punch him, obviously because I can't do earthquake, but I think at +2 attack this should kill it. And even if it doesn't, it should recover most of our HP. So yeah, drain punch. Okay, so yeah, that deals a lot of damage. Oh my god, like he's already used his 2 4 restores too. So I guess here's the thing. The issue is against Pokemon that are attackers. So his Blaziken and his Groudon both are. Okay, that was actually a mistake because it just dies now. Or I guess he wanted to preserve his Heatran. So this made sense. Because the Excadrill is actually kind of useless now, but here's the thing though. I think Sandman's in a position to kill pretty much his whole team. Like just throwing that out there. Heatran, yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't even want to use Earthquake. I want to use Drain Punch to recover HP, so yeah, let's just get the more HP back. So yeah, and then we should be at full health with that and leftovers. Oh my god, this feels so bad. So, because what was it? It was Anastasia's Dim, where I used an X Speed 3 on Sandman and used the attack from Swagger to sweep. Now it's Zenith, where Sandman's at +2 special defense, +3 speed, +1 attack, or +2 attack in sweep. Oh, Corona? Yeah, we just used a Rock Tomb here, and that should one-shot it. Yeah, and of course we outspeed it because we're at speed 3. This feels so bad. Like, this actually feels so shitty. Like, look at all the experience Sandman's gaining. This feels like such a cop-out victory. But, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I've been saving those items. I didn't even record when I beat Anastasia. I just explained the strategy I used. So let's use our Earthquake here. This should hopefully one-shot it. Like, I'm hoping this will one-shot it, right? So, because stab plus, yeah, this should definitely one-shot it. Like, I don't even know why I'm worried. And I think we still outspeed this on plus. Oh, it used Protect. It's trying to, but I don't think it's faster than us, despite it having 1 speed boost. And even if it is faster than us, you know, I don't think it can one-shot us. So we're still faster than it. That's good. Because we're at a +3 speed. So yeah. Now, how many did we kill that? No, we didn't kill that Chandelure. I don't think so. Wait, no, we did kill. So he's on Groudon, his last one. But honestly, I'm not sure whether this Earthquake will one-shot it. But even if it doesn't, I don't think no, I actually think Precipice Blades one-shots us. So, but this Groudon may actually be an issue. But still, I think we definitely outspeed it now. This Earthquake will deal a decent chunk of damage. Okay, so it did all but that amount. Okay, he's an idiot. He could have killed me with Precipice Blades. We saw that in the previous part. But, you know, so, no, I'm not even going to Drain Punch. I was going to use Drain Punch to insult it. But here's the thing, though, right? We just need to hope that this post-battle scene up due to his, like, placement or position or whatnot. Oh, my God. Look at the experience Sandman. Cult leader Zenith. No, this is totally impossible. But the question is, okay, how does this screw up his plans? With Audrey, at least, you know, she lost control of Kyogre. But is that going to be the same thing with Zenith? I guess that makes sense in a way, given he primal evolved, or he used primal. He had Groudon go primal or whatnot. So if we take the crystal shard from him, presumably the same thing that happened with Audrey will happen to him. But I guess, we won't know until we see it. Please don't be screwed up. Please don't let this post-battle credit scene be screwed up. So he's what? Okay, he's just one position lower than he is. But why did he freaking flop down? And now I can't even stand up. Slumped against. What do you mean you can't even stand up? How does that even work? How embarrassing. Who's behind us? Mr. Zenith, sir. What do you mean he can't stand up? What does that even mean? Can I help you? Your timing isn't great. Like, Zenith's like, can't you see I'm lying on the table here? Like, half off the table, half on. Oh, wonderful. Raven found you. Who's speaking, like, behind us? Is that just some random cultist, like, and defeated you, too? How perfect. All the loose ends tied up. Who the hell are you? Because clearly, like, because I'm like, okay, they know us, but that may just because, we're, like, a thing in the Infernal cult. But now this person's saying, like, there's the last loose end. So it's like, okay, clearly there's someone else, not just some random Infernal cultist. Who are you? That's why I'm like, first off, why is Zenith just lying on the ground? Like, why can't he stand up? And Groudon's just chilling there. Like, presumably, first off, he's not even primal. Somehow he's still, not fainted. But I guess Zenith still has the crystal shard. Oh, Zenith, I honestly thought her plan wouldn't work. Hers referring to the person Yern was talking to. Because we know that person's a she, given they had red text. And that ultimately, they're the one who that the King of Amor said was a threat to the entirety of reality or whatnot. I shouldn't have doubted her. I guess you really are blind. And then again, we also know she was her initial plan was to use Zenith to overthrow the first augur. So clearly Zenith hasn't left her eyes or sort of her plan even. So what are you talking about? Yeah, listen, this is like tiers above us. Like, you guys, whoever Yern was speaking to is like tiers above everyone else. Like, you need to drop down to our level. Like, it's kind of like, let's say and think of an analogy here. Like, all the cults and us fighting are kind of like skirmishes. Like, if you can look at it, it's like children fighting. And then this person is like their father who is like a dictator, like running the country. Like, that's actually kind of a good analogy. Excuse me, Raven. What do you mean? So we still don't know. Well, I guess presumably if whoever's speaking to us, is a part of or is at least related to whoever Yern was speaking to, or is at least in connection with them, they're already above the rest of the cults. And so it makes sense why they know our name. So, like, what do you mean, excuse us? Don't recognize. I don't. Like, you're an infernal cultist. Like, you show us. Like, we don't know who you are. Hold on. Let me take this suit. Okay, I'm not even going to try and predict. But again, it would actually make sense because we know they're related or connected to, ultimately, the person who Yern was talking to, the person who is the threat to reality, the female who's a threat to the entirety of reality. So we know, given this person is connected or related to them in some way, they're already just tiers above everyone else. Like, clearly, like, Zenith, like, there are tiers above, like, Zenith. Like, Zenith's just lying there, like, dead, like, dying. Like, and this person's, like, making just an entrance, like, revealing everything. So, like, even if they're just, like, a grunt for working for them or whatnot, that would make sense. Are you kidding me? It's the freaking Oracle from Material Life. What? But, like, well, okay, so I guess they're not an ancient Oracle and they're an actual physical person. But then it's like, so this person isn't the person Yern was talking to, because we know whoever Yern was talking to was female. Like, that's the one thing we know about them. And this person, clearly male. He's got blue text and, well, first off, he just straight up is a male. He's male. And then we know via blue text, that's the confirmation. But, so, yeah, I never would have guessed it was the freaking Oracle. But were they the person in the suit at the end of the second climax? That's what we have to ask. That's what we have to ask ourselves then. Because if you remember to the end of the second climax, there's the person in the suit who we thought was the first Augur, or who we were predicting was the first Augur, who we knew was in control of Mauld and Damien, and that the Crystal Shard ultimately made them. Is the Oracle that person instead? Like, what if I talk in this voice? Is he Mauld? Because the only people who use that text is, oh, wait, never mind. The pink, because the Mauld text is like, it's not like filled in or whatnot, but this is just the text he used. Let's see. You're the prophet from the, oh my God, because I completely forgot Zenith was there too. Oh my God, he was there as Zachary. There were so many tears to this. You're not real. So the prophecy isn't real then. Oh my God. Because this whole time we were thinking the prophecy is real, but oh my God, apparently the Oracle's in on it as well. So the prophecy is fake and made up. Of course not, dude. Who actually believes that crap? Zenith's like, oh, damn, I got owned there. Like, he's freaking roasting Zenith now. Man, I thought you freaked it out when you mentioned L. Frank Baum. Because Zenith was acting as like a freaking librarian then, so he was bringing up like authors. You know what book he wrote, right? Which book? I don't know. The Wizard of Oz. And do you remember the plot twist of the story? Because didn't he bring it up like when the Oracle showed up or something? And he's like, oh yeah, I do remember. Because we saw the Oracle, and then like Damien and Nora were freaking out, and then Zenith as Zachary was like, this reminds me of this author. And like the wizard was fake. There's no magic. The prophecy is fake. Just a single man pulling some strings. So, and again, the question is, what role does the Oracle play in all this? Because again, clearly he's an actual person. Like, this is what this is telling us, right? It's not like some ancient Oracle. The question is, okay, is he the guy in the suit at the end of the second climax? Because we know he's not the person Yaren was talking to. We know that much for sure. Even whoever Yaren was talking to is female, right? We know that. A few flashy lights, fancy explosions, timed smoke. So he fakes his old Oracle deal or whatnot. It's really easy to fake an amazing effect. But then the question is, how did he know to fake it in front of us? How did he know us, Nora, who was there? Us, Nora, and Damien. How did he know us three were special enough to fake it then? I have no. As opposed to, so there was no prophecy, Zenith, you idiot. Yes, you're freaking. But yeah, that's the question then. Because Zenith stated, or Zenith as Zachary stated, there's been hundreds of people who've attempted to reveal the prophecy before. But what makes us, Nora and Damien, so special? Granted, we know why. We're the protagonists. But presumably this Oracle had an alternative, like an alternate reason that he revealed himself in front of us, even though it was fake, right? Who knows? Maybe there really was one a long time ago. He's like, listen, the one you know is fake. But, you know, there may actually be one, though. A hero that would rise up and defeat the cults. It seems to be coming true after all. I mean, us? Like, that's it, because we've beaten Audrey, so that's one down. We pretty much, well, we haven't beaten Tane yet. He still has freaking Curum and Mewtwo, so yeah, now we're down 2 out of 5 cults. So there's Zenith out of the way. He's still just lying there, but the one I told you, definitely fake. Yeah, Zenith's literally just lying there. Like, is he ever going to get up? You were never actually supposed to recruit us. Yeah, that's why his mind control had no effect on us. But it may actually have been for another reason. Like, we were faking it, right? Like, touching our hands to the back of the wall. So it may have just been Mew preventing us from being, like, mind controlled or whatnot. Let's see, that part is made up so you drop your guard long enough for her to beat you. That's actually, oh my God, the ancient oracles, because presumably he's against the cults too, right? He's playing 4D chess because the whole prophecy he made, at least the first 2 parts, are of seemingly zero significance. That a hero would rise up, chosen by a mystic Pokemon, that being the first part, that said hero would go on to defeat all the cults. Those 2 parts are insignificant. The significant part is the third part. He purposefully stated that ultimately they would go on to join the Infernal Cult, so that Zenith would ultimately drop his guard. That ultimately, you know, he would, yeah, like he stated, like, oh my God. Because then the question is, okay, why didn't he make that about the Abyssal Cult? Presumably, the only reason he made it was because he knew Zenith was working at that library. But presumably the prophecy, he's existed telling the prophecy before, you know, Zenith started working there. I don't know. There's a lot of questions. Zenith's like, huh. You're working for her, aren't you? She's been plotting against me this whole time. So the her is referring to the person Yern was talking to. So Zenith knows them because that person was manipulating the controlling the whole region, presumably without any of the cultist knowledge. Yern found them out. But presumably he was the only one. But apparently now Zenith knows of them. Granted, he didn't see it coming, apparently, given he wasn't like worried whatsoever. Sure am. She sure was. Oh my God. Don't you know what happens if she wins? So this is Zenith talking to him. Because again, we know the King of War stated that basically they would destroy reality. But that's, again, extremely very vague. So there's likely some more to it than that. Let's see. Everything goes. Our existence, our world, all of it destroyed. So that's reality. Let's say reality then. Masio, help me through those minor setbacks. So this guy must be like that person's right-hand man then. Like her right-hand man, if that's the case, if he's that confident. Plus, I was promised a fortune. Destroy reality, like gain a fortune. Like you gotta weigh those two, right? Now, Raven, my boss, she pioneered all of this from the beginning. Yes, we know this through the interaction with Yern. I actually learned about this right before. Because remember, I initially thought, okay, whoever Yern was speaking to, seemingly, like whoever Yern, I initially thought it was 3 different people. The guy in the suit at the end of the second climax, who may actually be this person. Whoever Yern was speaking to, who was stated to be a threat to reality itself and who would destroy reality. And then ultimately, or no, the person who Yern was speaking to, who was seemingly manipulating or controlling the whole region or whatnot, and the cults. And then the person who stayed to threat or to be a threat to existence and who would ultimately destroy reality. We initially thought it was referring to us, given he was using the female pronouns, right? We figured that ultimately, okay, unfortunately we couldn't confirm it, given we didn't get this far in the first run when I was using the male character model and whatnot. But I assumed that would be, if we did, that would be a confirmation that it was someone else, not us. But that's what I initially thought. So that's 3 different people. Then, given I realized that blue text is for males and red text is for females, and that ultimately whoever Yern was speaking to had red text, I reduced that down to 2, in that, you know, the King of Amorous, given he was using the pronoun she and her or whatnot, like for a female, ultimately that was the person Yern was talking to. So we reduced that down to 2, and that person's no longer us. That it's just the person who is manipulating and controlling the region is the threat to reality, who's female, that Yern was talking to. And then the guy in the suit at the end of the second climax, who was ultimately in control of Maul and Damien, who the crystal, and we know the crystal made its way to. But then the question after that was, can we reduce those 2 to 1? If this guy was the guy in the suit at the end of the second climax, then he is actually working for the person who Yin was talking to. So we effectively reduced that down to 1. And that the crystal shard likely made its way there. If he takes Zenith's crystal shard, because we know Zenith got it from Rukra, then, you know, whoever Yin was speaking to, the female who's a threat to existence, is stated and will destroy reality, or is stated to like be, or is going to destroy reality. I shouldn't even say going, because obviously we're going to stop it, but who is threatening to destroy, or is trying to destroy reality, they would have 2 out of 3 crystal shards. The one from that Damien took from Audrey, which made it to Maul, which made it to this guy, which made it to her, and then also presumably this guy's going to steal Zenith's, which will ultimately make its way there as well. So ultimately, Yern's the last one who has a crystal shard then. He's the one keeping it from her. If she was smart, you know, she would take the crystal shard. She would have taken it from him there, and she'd have all 3 by now. So, like, she gave him his freaky powers, and it's thanks to her that they didn't. So Zenith was working with them. Zenith was working with her. So, because, yeah. So it wasn't some psychic type Pokemon like Rukra and Tane thought. It was actually whoever Yern was speaking to, the female secretly manipulating and controlling the region, and who is a threat to existence and will destroy reality. They somehow had these powers and gave them to Zenith. Oh my God. So Zenith was working with them, but he didn't, or her, and he didn't think she would betray him. Honestly, that's very naive. No, I'm not a cultist. I guess the best word would be mercenary. Honestly, Zenith is an idiot. Like, just throwing that out there 100%. But the person I work for, you do not want to get on her bad side. So, really, it's her fault the cults ever existed in the first place when you think about it. because Zenith, we know Persephone, because our initial theory was that Persephone inherited the Darkrai cult, but we know she founded it. So I think it's likely to say that Zenith actually founded his cult as well. He just is a lot older than he looks. So given we know the Infernal Cult is the first cult, it was formed by Zenith, and that Zenith has this sort of special relation to her or whatnot, to the point where he didn't think she would betray him, despite her having these powers or whatnot. Like, it shows, she was likely the reason he formed the Infernal Cult to begin with. She gave Zenith his powers, and it's thanks to him that the Art Cults exist, because they all stem from the Infernal Cult. After all, the Infernal Cult came first. That's true. You'll meet her eventually. Don't worry. But for now, you have a job to do. And he's referring to us, right? Looking around now, I see an unconscious man with some touchable blood and broadcasting equipment. So, like, is Zenith actually, like, dying? Because we joked around, like, oh, yeah, he just fell for whatever, like, zero reason. But is he, if he's got, like, if he's bleeding, is he actually, like, straight up dying? Like, what happened with that? Because every other person we've battled didn't sustain physical injuries. Granted, Audrey got presumably crushed by Kyogre, but it wasn't like she died from us having battled her. Zenith's the only case. You seem pretty smart. You have maybe a couple minutes to expand the Infernal Cult completely before Groudon gets a hold of the equipment. Wait, what? What equipment? Like recording equipment? What's Groudon gonna do? Like record a freaking like ad or like what would Groudon do with that equipment? Let's see what you can make of that. Hey, MacGyver. Like, yeah, why are we facing the wrong way? Honestly, the scene may be just completely broken given Zenith's like on the wrong like setting or whatnot, or on the wrong plane. What would you call that? Like row? Like axes? I don't know. Y-axis. He's on like the wrong Y-axis. So, because we know, the Abyssal Cult was effectively disbanded with Audrey dead, right? Like these cults are very, they're very centralized, like authority, right? In a single person even. So like the most centralized you can get. So with them dead, the cult just kind of disbands, especially during their final grand plan or whatnot. So this is effectively the death of the Infernal Cult, like he said, and we need to make the most of that. I don't get what he was saying, like when he was referring to freaking Groudon. Like, okay, this guy. Can we move? Okay, should I save here, or am I gonna like freaking soft lock the game or whatnot? Yeah, oh my god, we only had one Pokemon faint then. That was pretty epic. I'm not gonna save just in case there's some like broken stuff. Zenith, you good, bro? He's unconscious. What the? Oh my god. We got the Crystal Shard. So he didn't even take it then. But why? Because that's starting to make me think he isn't the guy in the suit. I have no clue what's going on. Because if he was the guy in the suit and he was after the Crystal Shards, because he would already have one, why would he not take Zenith's? I don't know. Like, this is all above me. Okay, give us that. What do these guys have to say? That battle you had with Zenith, that was amazing. So these two guys are just random people. They're not even Infernal Cult members because they're like, bro, that battle was amazing. We'll win a gold. Were these people just like gonna wait for Zenith to enslave the whole region? Thanks, I think. We were under. Oh yeah, so they were actually his sleeper agents. And now that he's unconscious, he can't control them. Okay, so are we supposed to battle Groudon here? So like, I don't know what we're supposed to do. Like Groudon's just standing there. Is Groudon normally supposed to be there? Like I have no clue. Is Groudon normally supposed to be there? Can we battle Groudon? Is Groudon normally supposed to be there? So Groudon is normally supposed to be here. Where's the but who is he refer? I don't know. What are we supposed to do? Just leave the base, like leave it like this? Is the I assume the Crystal Shards? Oh my god, the Crystal Shard is not even a freaking key item. It's a freaking like actual item. So we're likely gonna have it stolen from us. We have a piece of the Crystal Shard. Primordial Aura. So he didn't even need the red orb. No, he did need it. Well, first off, it literally has the red orb. Second off, this is what enables him to control Primal Groudon, presumably not even in a Pokeball. So what are we even supposed to do here? Just like head out? It's like, all right, I'm gonna head out. So that guy's blocking the exit. Like, please let us through. Like, weren't you listening? This is your chance to take out the Infernal Cult. Oh my god. I'm a freaking idiot. I completely forgot we obtained Xena's DNA. We had to transform him. Hold on. Can I escape? Nah, bro. I'm kind of chill. I'd rather the Infernal Cult stick around. Okay, because yeah, hold on. So let's save here so that we transform into Zenith. Just in case something happens where we have like another battle or something. So we got freaking Zenith's DNA. What a loser. He lost in the end. Oh my god. Oh my god. We have so many interactions now. Freaking give me Zenith. Okay, so am I supposed to hold on, what's Zenith gonna say? Okay, no, he's unconscious. So what do I am I supposed to speak to these guys or a Groudon? That battle you have is so are we supposed to battle Groudon here? Like I don't know. Or I guess these guys saw us transform into Zenith, but I think Zenith this guys is really convincing. I see that could work. Because is Groudon just like chilling in the back? Do they not see the freaking unconscious Zenith in the background? Like, I guess if Zenith's mind control powers were hooked up to it, so we can control everyone. Or I could control everyone. Like, that's what this is telling me. I'll get the broadcast right. Get your affairs in order if you need to. No. I want to try and, can we battle Groudon? Yeah, I want to see if we can battle Groudon. Like, I don't, what do you mean affairs in order? Like, does that mean healing our team? Because if so, are we going to battle someone? Like, are we supposed to capture Groudon here? I assume not. Like, but I don't know what it means by getting our affairs in order. Maybe it's just healing up or whatnot. So, because given we're trapped in here, yeah, I'm going to, can we freaking battle Groudon? Why does Zenith in the freaking Infernal Call walk so weird? They walk with like a limp. Like, Audrey walks, she doesn't even bow when she walks. So we don't even bow that. I don't trust the fact that it wants us to get our affairs in order. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a max revive here. I just don't trust that. Like, I actually don't trust that. That's like, and unfortunately, now I have zero, what would you call it? I have zero stat, like, buffs or whatnot, so I can't cheese the battle like it did. Granted, I still have 6 rare candies, however. So, what's the level cap? Because Sandman hasn't hit the level cap yet, and he's level 81, so that's kind of significant. Yeah. Are there any of my Pokemon's moves that are, like, significantly depleted? So, let's see. Drain Punch don't really need healed. Or what about, so Earthquake, I'll use, I guess, I don't know. I don't think I'll use whatever others I have or whatnot. So, okay, so I only have an Ether and a Max Ether. That kind of sucks, but let's restore a Jackbox Drain Punch because I think that might come in more useful given Sandman kind of, I guess I could use the PP up. Nah, I'm not going to waste my Max Ether, and it's also, just in case I need it. So I just don't trust the fact that, like, they're not immediately doing this interaction because if that was the case, why are they, like, giving us a chance to ready up? I have no clue what's going down now. So we'll just presumably disband the Infernal Cult, or we'll free everyone from Zenith's control and then impersonate him to disband the Infernal Cult. So let's see. But then again, we have to think, we're playing right into that guy's hands. We're playing right into the Oracle's hands. That's what he wants us to do. So presumably him and with said female who's manipulating, controlling the region is a threat to reality. Us disbanding the Infernal Cult here is somehow benefiting them as well. So granted, I don't know, because he let us have the Crystal Shard. So that's like pretty significant, right? So if we let the Infernal Cult live here, presumably that's a threat to them. So is it worth it? I guess we don't have a choice. Here's the plan. I'm going to record you. Just basically tell the world that you release them from your control. Like, Xena's dying behind us. Like, does no one notice that? That should work, in theory. Lights, camera. Okay, let's see what happens. Cut to black. Action. Okay, can we see? What's going on? Okay, so we record it. And cut. Zenith's still freaking... That was awesome and won. I'm definitely going to win some sort of award for this. Shut up. No one cares. I guess that's it. It's hard to imagine the Infernal Cult's hold on the region just vanishing that easily. That's what happened with the Abyssal Cult, though. But then again, with their leader dead, they're basically a non-threat at this point. Like Zenith, honestly, I don't like how Zenith's like half off the table. I'm at a loss for words, but thanks. You seem all right. What do you mean? So can we move now? Like, is this person gonna say the same? This person's saying the same thing though, right? Like, okay, so this person. Okay, isn't that ground? So Zenith's still dead, right? Okay, yeah, Zenith's dead. Dead as hell. So what about this Groudon? Are we just gonna leave this Groudon here chilling? Like, okay, I guess Groudon's just sitting there chilling then. We're just gonna head out. I don't know why they gave us like an option. Where's Calreath? Oh, I guess no, it's cause remember Calreath was dropped into like the freaking pit of the Infernal base. So Manphy's just here chilling, right? Manphy. Because presumably Calreath. Usable statue. Why is this thing blocking the way? So that wasn't even the real Manphy. Perhaps it was looking for freaking Calreath. Why are we stuck? What? You're walking up to me right next to Persephone like you're friends and you expect me to like understand. What? So, okay, lots of questions. One, Calreath's like in a freaking random pit somewhere. So presumably Manphy heart swap itself to get to our location. Or maybe even heart swap with something here. What's his face? Calreath. I don't know. Second, why are Nora and freaking Persephone walking up to us like they're buddy, like they're friends or allies or whatnot? Like Persephone's a cult leader. Like, why is they're like, there needs to be some explaining done. Third, where's Diana? We haven't even seen her. Like, we haven't seen her since we got here. Like, we've seen Nora, obviously, just now. We saw Calreath in the freaking dungeon, and then he also got dropped into the pit. And then also, now we see Persephone. But what happened with Diana? Persephone helped me escape. Because, yeah, she escaped once before, right? So she clearly knows, like the way out, right? We need to clear out of here. Okay, sure, then. Is Groudon gonna, he's sitting in lava, he's got the red orb, is he gonna freaking, like, blow up the region? Like, we gotta head out here, we gotta leave. Like, the mighty Groudon, consigned to a pathetic cult. Like, the Darkrai cult is actually a joke. Like, I think Persephone's just gonna quit after this, she'll just be like, I don't really want to deal with the whole cult business anymore. Like, so we still don't know, okay, so where's Diana? Calreath, we know he's in a pit, but where's Diana? Like, ultimately, you know, and then is Darkrai with her? Like, what's going on with that, right? This is beneath you, Titan. Join me instead. What if Groudon actually, like, considers it? Groudon's like, I'm not sure. But here's the thing. Persephone doesn't have a crystal shard. So she presumably can't control Primal Groudon. However, we've got a crystal shard. Us, on the other hand, with me by our side. Instead, Nora, you're a freaking idiot. You're literally, like, watching Persephone doing this, like, as soon as she helped you. Like, come on, Nora. Like, this is, like, come on. That's novice. Like, together, we could. Does she think, like, Groudon's actually. That'd be so, my God. If Groudon actually joined her, that'd be so dumb. But, like, does she think Groudon's listening to her? He's, like, chilling in a pit of magma with, like, the red orb. He's having the time of his life. Like, he doesn't want to listen to some. Okay, he just teleports away. Well, that's new. Legendary Pokemon running away from me. Well, we know she's saying that sarcastically because that's what Darkrai does. Freaking Ground just teleported. He's like, I'm gonna head out. Never seen that one before. Nora, literally, we just both watched you try and freaking recruit Groudon. Like, that's I don't know. Like, what? That's Groudon, right? I mean, what's that shaking? Probably Groudon. He's got the red orb. He's in a magma, like, heavy place. Probably Groudon. It's heading back deep into the earth. Can we get it? Like, just throwing that out there. That shaking really can't be good, especially in a volcano. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Is it gonna erupt? Don't know. We'll see. Probably not. But the base built inside of it seems to be. How quickly? We need to get out of here. Nora, you go on ahead. How quickly is it collapsing? Raven, I want you to follow me. There's
Someone we need to see on the way out. That's clearly referring to Diana. Where's Cal Reed? He's still in like a freaking pit. Like, because she's clearly referring to Diana. Okay, how do I know I can trust you? You don't. You get out of here and live. Like, I mean, the building's collapsing. Like, it's not like, what are you gonna do? Freaking stay here while the base collapses? Like, no, you just leave. It's not even about trust. It's just, okay, yeah, I'm gonna head out. Like, just believe me, I want to be here so much less than you. That's what I mean. I'm like, the place is collapsing. We gotta leave. Like, why are you bickering? You guys better be right behind me. Persephone can't even beat us. Like, what is she worried about? All right, kid, follow me. Just down the hall and north. Okay, so yeah, that's where Diana was. But where's Cal Reed? Is he gonna get out of this? Because he's presumably just like in a pit deep in the freaking infernal base, right? That's kind of a red flag. I'm going to try and make a point, but make a point to what? You'll see me. Don't worry. We should have some time before things get too bad. Hold on. I want to see Zenith. Okay, so the freaking cameraman left. Zenith. Rip Zenith. We're paying our respects here. Like, we're gonna, paying our respects. Moment of silence for Zenith. The, you're just your friendly neighborhood librarian. Like, friendly neighborhood librarian, right? Like, shame to see him, like, go out like this. If Zenith dies, I think that's definitely confirmation that Audrey's dead. Because I was really hoping that Audrey wouldn't be dead, that she would be alive. Oh, why are there rocks? I assume Diana's here, right? That's got to be what it is. Okay, there's Diana. Hello, sister. Can we get that Pokeball? Okay, we can use Heart Swap on that statue. First, the base is shaking. It's collapsing. Please, you need to help me out. I finally figured it out, Dia. You were telling me the truth. Telling the truth. Truth about what? Can we talk about this later? We need to hurry. Truth about what? Darkrai was never going to. What do you mean it was going after her? What? It was Cresselia that lured it to you. Well, I guess that makes sense, right? They're connected. Like, that makes sense. It makes so much sense in hindsight. She's like, wow, I'm an idiot. Like, they're considered two sides of the same coin. The new and full moons. Okay, good job monologuing while the base is getting destroyed. And now, so Darkrai was just sitting in. Oh no, Cresselia was in that Pokeball. Because we know Darkrai is like transparent, like, right? Like, he's presumably just in this room somewhere, like invisible. But as she stated, so long as she has Cresselia, Darkrai will follow her, right? So now she has Cresselia and Darkrai. Okay, cheers, Persephone. You know what I have now, Diana? Cresselia, right? Leverage. With your Cresselia, I can convince Darkrai to do whatever I want. Does that actually work, though? Because, like, that's not 100% tried and true. Because Diana never even interacted with Darkrai. So just because Persephone is Cresselia doesn't necessarily mean she'll actually be able to interact with Darkrai. Just that it will follow her. Please, you need to get me out of here. What does this remind you of? What was she actually going to say? Like, Persephone, I'm sorry for what I did to you. Because we know the backstory behind them, right? They were both members of the Infernal Cult. Ultimately, something happened where it implicated them both to where they were in danger. Cresselia was sent by Arceus after both of them to rescue both of them. But Diana took it for herself and used it for her escape and abandoned Persephone there. So that's how she was under captivity of Zenith or whatnot for 3 years. And then she managed to escape on her own or whatnot. And that's also presumably, that's how she and Nora escaped too as well, likely. So ultimately now she's doing the same thing to Diana. Honestly, I really don't feel sorry for Diana here. Like, the gym leaders this game are just like terrible people. Like, if you don't help me out, I'm not going to make it. Like, I'm going to physically die. Oh, I'm sure you'll find a way out. After all, I was able to. Okay, you got 3 years. She's got like 3 minutes, like throwing that out there. We're even now. We're just like sitting here watching this all happen. I ignore her. Win or hurry. The base is collapsing quickly. Raven, I really need your help, please. One of the rocks that fell knocked off and dislodged the fingerprint scanner. The lock is jammed. I can't open it. Right over there to your right, there's the administrator's panel. There might be a button to override the lock and open every door in the prison. You can find a way and you can press in and get me out of here. Please, go quickly. The base could collapse any minute. So that's why we got a heart swap. I was wondering, why is there an instance of heart swap there? Like, just right next to it, presumably, you know. Okay, yeah, let's use a heart. Oh my god, we just got 2 new abilities for the Quartz Flute. Like, that's the most overpowered item. Wait, what? Oh, it's like it here. That's why I'm like, okay. So, Does it just need to be in the general vicinity? Okay, something happened. Are we trapped here? Okay, so no, we just need to re-heart swap with that because Diana's door is clearly open. So we just need to use it once more to get into that position or whatnot, heart swap. So yeah, let's see. There we go. Okay, there you go. You're out. Like, I mean, gone you. Let's leave. I owe you one. You saved my life. Yeah, you owe me like freaking. Okay, let's shoot. I should have explored the rest of the place. Thank goodness you two are all right. So is Zenith gone? But here's the thing, though, right? It's not explicit that Audrey. It's even less explicit that Zenith is dead. Like he could have regained consciousness and then just like left, like recaptured Groudon and left. I don't know. It's just not explicit that they're dead. Like we saw the Darkrai cultists and East get sacrificed in front of our own two eyes. Granted, they're still alive. We know this, or at least they're not fully dead. But it's not explicit that Audrey or Zenith are dead. Like, I saw Percival escape earlier, but I didn't want to leave until I saw you two. So she did have a reason not to trust Percival. How did freaking Diana lose? Okay, how did Diana lose the Pokeball for Cresselia? Like, on the floor in front of the jail cell. Like, wouldn't one of the Infernal cultists, like, take that? Like, it's like, oh, legendary. Like, freaking Tane just, like, comes out through the floorboards. He's like, another legendary from my collection. We're fine, Nora. Thank you for your concern. You don't need to. Don't. Okay, thanks, Groudon. Thanks, Groudon. Well, that was loud. That was. I guess that's the end of the Infernal cult. Okay, so that's 2 out of 5 cults down. Darkrai cult, Sky cult, Imperfection cult. Battle for the ages. But granted, like I said, the cultists fighting are like children fighting, to where whoever the Oracle was working for, that's like their freaking parent dictator, like running the region, right? Like, kind of ironic that Cult of Fire and Ground was buried beneath the earth. So I assume he is dead. We need to press forward. What do you mean? I don't have any Pokemon. So she didn't take Cresselia. Okay, that makes sense, right? So she took Cresselia. Because I was wondering, like, was it just Cresselia? If so, why was the Pokeball just lying there, like, separate from everything else? And why didn't a cultist take it? I'm going to go trace her down. She's clearly going to try something with Darkrai again. Is she not in the freaking what? You know, presumably she'd be in the Darkrai, like, Shade Forest base, right? Like the Darkrai hideout. Like, is that not where she'd go? We already know where it is. I think it'd be best if you two just went on to Nara Town, continued through the Pokemon League. We have 7 out of 8 badges. We can't even. Okay, we should have just let Diana die. Why do these people not let us want to do what we want? We wanted to go look for Damien, but Harmony sent us after freaking Anastasia, who is dealing with Tane, by the way. Now we know, like, I don't see where else freaking Persephone would be besides the Shade Force Darkrai base. Why can we not just go there? Instead, she's sending us at some, like, what would you call it? Like, I don't even know what the term is. Like some random town that doesn't even have a gym. We can't even challenge the Pokemon League. We only have 7. There's no 8th gym, not since the first Augur disappeared, but maybe you can find the leftover badge. Okay, we should have let Diana die. Like, why is she even doing this? I'm going to go back to Shade Force. I'm stronger than her. She has literally 0 Pokemon. I've beaten Persephone before. I have a legendary. I have Mew. I'm going to confront my sister once and for all. Why can we just not do that? Like, I didn't want to ask this in front of her, but did you see Calreath get? That's what I was wondering. I'm like, Calreath is like in some random pit, like deep in the Infernal place. It's like, is he gonna make it out? Xena's presumably dead, right? I haven't seen him yet. I'm sure he's fine. I'm just a bit worried. You sure about that? I'm sure he got out okay. A-okay. I'm going to keep going. Our town seems like a safe bet. I'm going to check out Gaia Town. That's where the Augur ran his gym. I'm sure there will be some information. This is actually so dumb. Like, she's telling us to go, just keep going south. What? Oh, because she's going to Gaia Town, but we may have beaten 2 of the cults, but we have 3 more that would love to get their hands on us. Here's the thing, though, right? We know that's a non-issue, given our talk with the King of Amora, and especially our interaction with the Oracle. And also, we have a crystal. Why can't we go to Shade Forest? We would freaking fuck Persephone up. We have a crystal shard and a legendary, and plus our entire team, right? So, like, there's no reason for us not to go. So she's going to Gaia Town, and we're continuing along the path. That's so stupid. Freaking Diana's sending us just on the off chance that there's, like, random badges lying around. Like, does it not make sense to go help her deal with, I don't know. Don't let your guard down. So let's go back here. I actually want to go back here. Hold on, I think I need to use a max repel. So I just want to see, you know, the state of the base or whatnot, right? I want to see if anything else happened to the Infernal Cult base. So where's our max repels? We have like 20 left, 19. So yeah, I want to, okay, let me look at the, yeah, let's see. Okay, I see where we are. I just want to see, you know, I'll also go check the back room because I may be able to access that now. So that is something to take into consideration. Are the guys just in here still chilling? Like, did they not notice anything? So is Zenith dead? Like, that's the question, right? Like, is Zenith ultimately dead? Because if so, then that kind of confirms Audrey died. I was hoping Audrey wasn't dead because I'm like, there's no way they'd actually kill off a call leader. But if Zenith is the second, then they clearly will. Like, and that's just kind of unfortunate that Audrey's dead. It really was kind of sad though, like, because Zenith, you know, we just straight up can't access that area anymore. Yeah, we just straight up can't access that area anymore because this is the only way to enter the that's kind of unfortunate. We can still check the back entrance though. Like, we can still go back here and see if anything's different here. Yeah, we can still check and see if anything's different in this back entrance. Because if it is, then, oh, that could be interesting. But yeah, it really, because Zenith, you know, his death wasn't really sad. Like, he just got owned by the freaking Oracle. We can use hard swap here. Oh my god. So there is something back here. Okay, let's do it. Quartz flute, hard swap. Let's see. Let's see. Teleport me there. I want to see what's here. Really? Is this it? Ooh, that's interesting. I was like, really? Is that it? Okay, so that's all there was. But yeah, I mean, that's still good though. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, Zenith's death wasn't kind of sad because, like, it wasn't really sad because he just got owned by the Ancient Oracle. Like, not even the Ancient Oracle, just them. And it was even more so given Zenith had his powers given to him by, you know, what's it called? He had his powers given to him by, you know, the female who's manipulating and controlling the whole region. And he somehow think he wouldn't get betrayed. So his death wasn't really sad, but Audrey's death was kind of sad because, you know, she saw Damien one last time, you know, realized, because even before the battle, she hinted, you know, she sacrificed everything for this, right? But then after the battle, it's kind of confirmed when she sees Damien again and he's in this, like, human Deoxys form or whatnot, and she's realized, you know, that she really did screw up and that ultimately she was going to die. Like, I remember she just along the lines of East, like, her last line was please. Like, East said that as soon as we defeated him in battle, but they just got immediately sacrificed. But she said that, like, before she got killed by Kyogre. Why is that blocked off? But yeah, that is kind of sad though. So yeah, Audrey's definitely dead. Zenith, I don't feel bad for Zenith dying. Like, he just got owned. Like, not even blind, but granted, that's one friendly neighborhood librarian gone, but still, yeah, so that's kind of, I was really hoping that Audrey would not be dead. Somehow they'd bring her back or she'd still be alive, but that's not seemingly the case. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to end it here. It's been, well, long enough. It's been 1 hour and 15, but obviously that whole time was a story and plot from beating Zenith to everything that took place after that, including, you know, the whole Persephone, Diana, Nora, everyone, even the Ancient Oracle. So, yeah, that's it for this one. See you in the next one. So.